Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the second Buzz model to be launched from Jeep's brand new 12 for 12 program, and this one is the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Whitecap. Alright, so first, what is the 12 for 12? Well, Jeep is basically doing a year-long celebration where they're dropping 12 exclusive Wrangler models, one each month. It's a rolling series of special editions, appearance packages, and unique combinations meant to keep the Wrangler lineup fresh, give owners more ways to personalize their rigs, and honestly keep people talking month after month. Now, last month was the first one. Jeep kicked off the whole thing with the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Moab 392, which was a big, loud statement piece right out of the gate. That one was about maximum attitude and performance, 392 Hemi power, and a very specific identity tied to off-road culture. So now the second release comes in with a completely different vibe, and that's because the Wrangler Whitecap is all about heritage. Now, Jeep is celebrating 85 years of off-road leadership this year, and the Whitecap is a throwback to the classic CJ Universal era, specifically those old Jeeps that had the iconic white top look. So Jeep is taking the idea and modernizing it for the current Wrangler buyer who wants something clean, distinctive, and instantly recognizable without going wild with graphics or colors. Now, the Whitecap package is available on Sahara, Rubicon, and Rubicon X, and the big visual highlights are the bright white painted hardtop and the bright white painted 7-slot grille. That right there is the heart of the package, because on the modern Wrangler, a painted hardtop and a painted grille completely change the personality of the vehicle. It gives it a crisp, two-tone look that's going to pop whether you're at the parking lot, at the grocery store, or airing down at a trailhead. You can also get Whitecap specific graphics. So there's the Sahara and Rubicon models that come with bright white 1941 side stripe decals. And on the Rubicon models, you also get a bright white hood decal. So it's subtle branding, but enough to let other Jeep people know, yeah, this isn't your standard Wrangler. And if you want to go even more unique, Jeep is offering the optional Sky One Touch Power Top with bright white accents. So if you like the look of the Whitecap, but you want that open air feel without messing around with all the panels and latches, there's an option that makes a lot of sense. Now let's talk about powertrains, because this still is a Wrangler at the end of the day. So you've got two engine choices. You got the turbocharged 2-liter GME T4 inline 4 or the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. The 2-liter turbo is the modern choice, strong torque, responsive, and it's a good match if you're daily driving and want that punchy feel. But the 3.6 Pentastar is the familiar, proven Jeep staple, simple, dependable, and it's the one a lot of traditional Jeep Wrangler buyers still trust. Either way, Jeep is keeping capability intact. You're still getting real 4x4 hardware, and depending on what you spec, Jeep offers select track part-time or full-time transfer case setups. So this isn't one of those looks-only packages that waters down the vehicle. It's a style and heritage package layered on top of the same Wrangler foundation people buy because they actually use them. Pricing-wise, Jeep has positioned this as an add-on and not some crazy expensive special edition that's out of reach. So it starts at $495 on the Rubicon X, which is the top-of-the-line Rubicon model. For the Sahara, it's $2,690, and on the standard Rubicon, it's $3,185. And the reason why those numbers jump around is because some of those trims include extra painted pieces and body color equipment in the package, so you're paying for the look and not the hardware that completes that look. And that's why I think this one is smart. The Moab 392 last month came out swinging. It was big energy, a big statement. The Whitecap is the opposite. It's clean, heritage-inspired, and it gives buyers something different without changing what makes a Wrangler a Wrangler. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think of the 12 for 12 program so far? Did Jeep start strong with the Moab 392, and do you like the direction where they're going with the Whitecap? If you had to pick, what would you rather have? A Sahara, Rubicon, or Rubicon X Whitecap? Tell me what your thoughts are down below. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and even that new hype button if you liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.